Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I am real excited to say or give the final results of the voting I had for a week for the next small canvas for me to complete. Now I know originally I had said I was going to do this video as a whip and chat, but some complications happened, so I decided let me do it as a kit up and chat. So the winning painting, I can be doing the kit up and, giving you all the wonderful chat. And the wonderful painting that won, I'd say drum roll please, but I do not have that effect, is Bed of Roses. So it's the wonderful yellow cat in the hat box that I just fell in love with the peaches and all the tones of this beautiful painting. So the final results is 43% for this wonderful canvas, a tie of two canvases at 24% of the watercolor Rainbow Cat and Red and Her Wolf, and 10% for Sitara. In total, there were only 21 votes, which I do appreciate. So I thank everyone who voted and everyone who's, watched all the unboxings and everything to do with this wonderful little voting thing I came up with. And I really thought Red and Her Wolf was going to win because I was watching it in the beginning when I first opened the voting, and I saw that a good number of votes was going to that painting, but it was a real dramatic shift over to this painting. So which, as I stated before, any of those canvases that have won, I am more than happy to complete because I really loved all of these canvases I picked. So this wonderful little kitty cat is the winner. Yay! So I have everything set up. Let me put that aside real quick. I have the diamonds organized as I usually do as my kit ups, and I picked, because the total number of diamonds in this canvas is 29, so it's not that many diamonds, and apologies, let me reach it over here. I'm using my little 30 count storage from Art Dot, and I already put all the labels on it just to save time, and I have all my, my usual things, my filter, my little tray. This time I'm actually using this wonderful little container as kind of like my trash pot, you can call it. It'll be easier since it's larger and I can make sure everything fits. So let's start the kit up. So the first wonderful number is 127, and oh my goodness, I kept watching that how many votes were coming in and everything, because I really wanted to see which was the canvas that was going to win. I really thought it was going to be Red and Her Wolf. I really thought it was going to be that canvas, and mostly because it would be an Orloa canvas, and I haven't, well, no, that's a lie. I have kitted up an Orloa, but I have it on the side. It's the square canvas I'm trying to work on. I just didn't put that video out because when I was trying to record, there was so much static in that kit up video, or sorry, diamonds, not the video itself. Nice colors, 225. Goodness, that video, took way, almost 2 hours. It was just way too long. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to put that out there. And it was, I had so many issues taking the diamonds out of the bag and everything, so it was a mess. It was a bad video. So that's why that one I didn't, show the kit up of that one. But I am currently working on the painting a little bit on the side because I kind of didn't notice till I started working on it. It has a lot of confetti, so it takes a bit for me to get one of my little sections complete. And yeah, I really thought that canvas was going to win. And the second bag, of course, is a whole bunch of static, as you can see. So this time I remembered to take my dryer sheets out. And yeah, the other three canvases, do not worry, they're going to come back up vote. So what I decided, because these four, well, no, actually, I do have a couple other ones that are kind of small, but these four were the first ones that I really want to work on. Excuse me. So that's why I put them up for vote. So once I complete this wonderful canvas, those three canvases I'm going to put back again up for vote. And so I'll have you all wonderful viewers choose again, which would be the next small canvas for me to work on. And I love the idea of voting. Mostly so I can, have a little bit of more interaction with y'all. And I was just curious to see which one would be the winner. As I said, I was not expecting this poor little canvas. And Sitara is the largest of the 4 that I picked as small canvases, because it is kind of small. And if you have watched the wonderful unboxing video, hint hint, you'll see that the canvas is a little bit bigger. So, and apologies for if you hear the traffic. I'm recording really late in the afternoon, so apologies for that. I just heard a car just zoom right past, and I'm kind of close to the street. And yeah, so those 3, don't worry, they'll make a comeback. I'll put up a voting again once I complete this wonderful canvas, which shouldn't take me long because it is small. This canvas, I can give you the size in a moment. My goodness, these diamonds do not want to come out. That is really weird that it had a lot of static in it. And oh, got it out finally. The dimensions for this wonderful painting is 32.8 by 32.8 centimeters. So it's not that big. So if I sit down and, you know, just focus on it while I'm at work. Not while I'm at work. After work. And that's why I really wanted the small canvases, because they're way easier to carry to work. Or for me to carry them to work. And I can complete them as soon as I can. And give me one moment. Ooh, sorry about that. I really had to cough and clear my throat. I don't know what was that. I didn't have any reaction earlier today, or maybe because I've been recording all day. I usually record a lot of my videos on the weekend, so I think my voice is telling me, hey, you have to stop. Ooh, apologies for that. And the next color is 352. So as I was saying, don't worry, these canvases will make a comeback. Mostly because I really, really love all of them, and I really want to see what they look like completed. And of course, some more static popped out. I still think it's funny. I wasn't expecting static in this canvas, because when I was organizing all the diamonds in order, I didn't see any static. So now that it's popping out of nowhere, I think the canvas knew I was about to kit it up. And I think that's usually our usual story with static. And it's not that large of a painting, so I'm a little surprised that there's a lot of static popping out. Huh. No, it is odd. When I was organizing everything, I didn't see any static in the bags. And now that I'm actually opening them and fixing them up a bit, pouring them out, all the static is appearing. Huh. I think it follows me. I think it knows that, oh, she's going to kit us up. Everyone stick to the plastic. It's like a little siren call for everyone to start applying static to themselves. That'd be kind of fun. So, yeah, I didn't get a chance to record when I was going to do the whip and chat. I usually don't talk about myself a lot, as, you know, as some of y'all do know. That's just how I am. But for this topic, I will talk about it. So when I was painting, because you all have seen a lot of my whip and chats, I paint really flat on the table. So I got into that habit for a while. For myself, I have a bit of vertigo. I say a bit, but I'd rather say a bit. So it's every now and then, it's, you know, I've gone through the doctors and all of that. And usually I don't, you know, it doesn't kick in usually. But for some reason, and it was when I was painting a couple days ago, I had a really bad episode. And I had to stop painting. And I stepped away, and it really kind of frazzled me a bit, because I hadn't had a really, really hardcore reaction like that in a long time. So I just stepped away, and I thought, oh my goodness, like, where did that come from? And I think it's because I have been painting a lot, since I've been trying to catch up on a lot of my whips that I have. Oh, next color is 355. And why did I do that? I knew there was static in it. Well, no, this isn't that bad. That last color was. So I think since I just kept having my, you know, just staring straight down for a while, I think that's why my vertigo decided to make a comeback. So my wonderful husband reminded me, oh, you have that little random easel that you use sometimes. And I use it in another room in the apartment. So I thought, oh, you know what? Let me try to see if I can make it fit. This wonderful drafting table I have, it is kind of large, but I got into the habit of putting a lot of stuff on it, as we all usually do. Next color, 356. So I remember the last time I tried to do that, it was a mess. I kept dropping everything off my table, and it's a little large than I kind of remembered when I was using it last. So I thought, you know what, let me try it, because I really wanted to keep painting, because, you know, love to diamond paint. Then I really want to get ahead on my painting, so I put up a little easel and everything, and voila, that took care of the issue. And again, I painted for a while, never had a reaction again. So, and I've been having a really bad migraine recently. I get those a lot every now and then. So I had some of my migraine medicine, took that, and there we go. Okie dokie. And it's not anything, you know, serious. It's just, unfortunately, it's just something I've always had. So after a while, okay, the static really got stuck in my hand. That's why I'm fighting with it. And yeah, after a while, it goes away, so it's not a big issue. And as I said, I don't usually talk about myself a lot, is because, I don't know. There's just some things that I'd rather keep to myself. But for that's why I just wanted to kind of explain why I didn't unfortunately do the whip and chat, or be working on a painting. And mostly because I kind of wanted to do more another kit and chat, because I usually don't. I'm trying not to kit up new paintings. I need to finish a lot of the ones I have, because I have a lot of paintings kitted up. And mostly because since I haven't finished them. Oh my goodness, that really was bad. And I was thinking of just throwing a dryer sheet in here and shaking it. But I think if the next one's like that, I think I'll do that. And I lost a diamond over here. So don't worry, I'm okay. It's just, unfortunately, I wasn't able to record the video. So sorry about that. And just to give you all some transparency about that, because sometimes, you know, sometimes you get a plot twist. And oh my, I don't want to lose, since this canvas is real small, a lot of the, you know, as you can tell, some of the diamonds are really limited. So I'm being really careful not to lose any. And so other than that, everything's a-okay. Work is work, because it's work. And there was something else I wanted to bring up and I forgot. Oh, 368 is the next color. Oh, so recently I've been watching, I forget what it's called, like the actual name. So it's on, I'm a Marvel fan, as you probably, I think I've mentioned it before. So I do watch, you know, don't get me wrong, I am not hardcore that that I know the full history of Martin. Oh goodness, no, I am not that hardcore. But, you know, I know some things here and now and then. That's because a lot of Marvel stuff I grew up from cartoons when I was a kid. X-Men, Spider-Man, all of that. Batman, but Batman's not Marvel. Don't quote me on that. Well, actually, you can't. Technically, that's correct, but moving on. I've been watching Disney Plus. I don't know if it's called a remake they've been having for Spider-Man, and it's pretty good. How do I explain it? Every time I say it, I think I sound kind of bad when I say it. I know they added 3D to the art to it, so it doesn't look like old school animation that I'm used to. And the next number is 402. So when I first started watching it, I was like, okay, I'll get used to it. Mostly because I do want to watch the show. So, and I do like Spider-Man. So I thought, you know what, I really want to see it. Ignore the whole little effect they're adding to the animation. Like I said, I grew up with old cartoons. Old Spider-Man cartoons, to be exact. So, oh yay, this one didn't have static. Thank goodness. So I got used to watching it. I like it. I like the little story they have for it. Because, you know, the traditional story of Spider-Man, we all know how it starts. They change it up a bit this time. Next number is 580. And I kind of like how they're going with the direction for it. I'm just curious how they're going to end it, because I haven't finished it. I only have one episode left for the end of the season, so I'm curious how they're going to end it, because the way the direction it's going, it's interesting how they're moving forward with it. That, and I found out another character I like popped out in one of the episodes. I don't know if I should say it, because if some of y'all that are fans haven't watched it, I kind of don't want to say it. And just expect a character that, you wouldn't expect. That's all I'm going to say. Another hero. I think he's a hero. Yeah, he's a hero. He's a hero. He'll pop out, so that's all I'm going to say. And he only pops out for one episode, so hopefully he pops out again next season. So I've been watching that currently, and I've also been trying Next Color 581. I've also been trying to get into my video games. Oh my goodness, because I focus a lot on diamond painting. And not that it's a bad thing, don't get me wrong. We love diamond painting. It's just, like I said, I'm just really, really working hard on trying to catch up on my whips. Mostly so I can also start other canvases, other new ones. Because I recently have been ordering a lot more. Which I know I owe you all a stash video, but since I keep getting more and more canvases, the videos might be a little long. So the original idea I had for it was to show you all, oh, this is what, I'm only showing you all the stash. My newer paintings I've been getting for 2025. I originally had an idea, but since I've been buying more and more, it's getting bigger and bigger. And I start thinking, oh my goodness, if I do the videos that way, the videos are going to be too long. So I'm coming up with another idea. Next color is 890. Mostly because I saw another diamond painter do a different way they show their stash. And I thought, I like the idea of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to copy them. It's just the concept of it. Showing your stash, but kind of in smaller increments than one big video, with, my stash is going to be like a 3-hour video. So I kind of thinking of 898 is I'll show the canvases I purchased in January, but I'll show them in increments of 10. I think 10 should be enough, because I do not want to put, a really long video for you all. Especially if you see a canvas that you just want to see that canvas specifically, you'd have to fast forward a lot. And I don't blame you. I mean, to each their own. Everyone watches. I'm not saying, you have to watch the whole video. No, because I do it too. That sometimes I'll catch, hey, they're going to show this canvas, so I'll go watch real quick and get to the point that I want to see. And I usually try to finish out the video. The only reason I'll skip ahead if I know if it's a really long video, I just really want to see the canvas that I was curious about. And I'll finish it to the end, just, to give them the watch time. And sometimes some of the canvases that they continue on with surprises me. So that's why I'll sometimes finish out the video. But mostly I want to get to the painting that I want to see. But to each their own. As I said, everyone views videos how they want. So I'm not, I'm not telling you all, you have to watch it all. No. If I put a stash video and you just want one canvas you want to see, go for it. Hopefully it's a canvas you like, and then lets me know, hey, other people have the same taste as me. And yeah, I'm thinking of going that route. So I'm going to have to plan it out a bit just so I can see. And I'm basing it off of the, not time. I can't find the time. The date I purchased the paintings, just to keep, have some form of organization. 951's the next color. So because in January, oh, this one has 2 packs. Okay, so when the 2-pack one, I know they're all not going to fit in one tube. So I'm going to have to put one just in my little organizer. So when I finish the tube, I can just refill it. It'll be a lot easier because I do not want to try to fight to put all the diamonds in the tube. And yeah, in January, I believe I purchased over 20. Oh, that sounds bad when I word it. And mostly because I do use a lot of the coupon codes, and whenever a sale pops up, I do that. And I'm stopping my habit of, and all of my purchases other than in March, I think it's March. Oh my, I don't remember. Oh, there's another I forgot this one. I cut it instead of keeping them together because I thought there were two different colors. No, it's 2 packets of 967, which is the next color. And yeah, 1 month, I think it was February. No, it was March. Apologies. I purchased a whole bunch of Orloa paintings, but that's because I saw Orloa was having, I'm not too sure if they were having kind of, I don't want to say clearance sale because that sounds bad whenever I word it that way. They had a lot of canvases discounted. So I don't know if they based it off of how long they've been on their site, I think. But it's super random. And that's because there was a canvas I saw through, you know how Facebook shows those little promos telling you, hey, you like diamond painting? Check this out. And there was an Orloa promo. And it had a painting that I really, really liked. Unfortunately, it was one of the ones that was discounted. So I picked it up. And that's where I got the her and her wolf canvas too, because I got that one discounted as well. $9.75, apologies. Next color. So I purchased a lot of Orloas. Mostly because I really do love the company. I love their canvas, their diamonds. I have no issues with them. And the Eleanor painting, which is the square painting I'm working on. The squares are just wonderful to work with. It's just, oh my goodness, that canvas has so much confetti. And yeah, that's the reason why I don't mention that one a lot, because I only work on it when, you know, when you feel like touching one of your canvases, because you're like, you know what, this one, I want to work on it. That's how I feel about that one. And it's such a small canvas, so if I actually sit down, I think I can get ahead on it so much, but I have so many others. 987 is the next color. And I apologize, I switched over to diamond painting. Like I said, most of my time it's all about diamond painting. Well, no. Actually, I was talking about video games. Sorry about that. And apologies, I think I said the number 987. And yeah, I've been trying to get back into it. I play, apologies. Genshin Impact. Yeah, I play that game. I don't really spend money on it or anything. I just really like the story. And I fell behind because I stopped a good section of the game, and I just didn't get back into it because I started really focusing on getting ahead on finishing more of my diamond paintings. So I fell behind on the story, and I've been thinking of getting back into it, but oh my goodness, it'd be a lot of time I'd have to invest. But it'll give me something different. I'm not really getting, that one just jumped away. That static was real bad. I'm not getting burnt out or anything with diamond painting. It's just I started thinking about it the other day that, hey, you know, I do have other things I could do. But I really want to do diamond painting. It's such a weird thing to complain about. Apologies if I sound weird complaining about that. I lost one of the green ones. I'll look for it later. I know it fell on my floor somewhere. I'll just have to look on it. I'm sorry, look for it. But other than that, that's all I really do. Or crochet, but I've been crocheting a blanket, but I usually keep it on my work desk because I'll try to, you know, just to change my focus a bit, since I do diamond paint after work. If I kind of want to, I need a break of just staring at the same canvas for a while, I'll start crocheting this blanket. And it's taking them, I'm not that fast of a crocheter, and I'm not that slow either. So if I actually focus, it'll just take me a week to finish a blanket. But since, you know, I'm bouncing from different hobbies, that's why it takes me a bit. But I still do crochet. It's just not as much as I used to. And, oh my goodness, really, this static is super surprising me. And it's such a small color. I'm sorry, it's such a small number of diamonds. As I said, it's only 29. Oh my goodness, thank goodness this isn't large. Oh, speaking of, okay, I'm going to flat out just switch to diamond painting. It'll be a lot easier. Yeah, myself, I'm good to go. And so with diamond painting, because finally switched over to diamond painting. I don't even know why I do that when I talk. I, I I'm a little organized, but I'm kind of not. So I kind of bounce a lot whenever I want to talk about. And mostly because I haven't given you all a chat recently. So I have so many things I want to say. So that's why I keep thinking, ooh, wait. I have to organize a bit. So with diamond painting, I've actually been looking at, considering I've been saying I really want to finish whips. 989 is the next color. I've been wanting to work on a landscape. I love landscapes. I own a lot of landscapes. And I just found a lot of this orange. Let me put it aside. I'll go through it later. And for some reason, I was going through my Gems Flow program because I've been fixing the entries in that program. And just in case you're not familiar with it, Gems Flow is just a little app that you can put all the information of your diamond painting stash. So anything with the canvases, anything with diamonds that you're saving, pretty much it's just, organization. That's what it's for. So anytime I get a new canvas, I do update on the gem flow, when I receive it, when I start it, and all of that. Really nice free app. I really like it. And when I was going through it, because I was entering a new canvas I had recently got, I saw that, I believe Diamondart, it's a Diamondart painting, recently restocked it. And it's a Chuck Pinson painting. I really love those. I really love his art. And I love the landscapes that... A lot of my landscapes I've purchased are from him. So I was thinking, you know what? I haven't really done a landscape. Because I started thinking of my whips. None of them are landscapes. They are all... Sorry, I'm really thinking. No, yeah. A majority of them are either just a portrait... or just little, random little, beautiful color paintings that I like. But I haven't done a landscape. Considering I say I really like them. 3712 is the next one. So when I saw that this one got restocked, I remembered it. And I kept looking at it. And I thought, oh my goodness, I own that one. So I looked at it. And with diamondart.club, if you go through the... I think the website says it too, but I use the app a lot. It'll tell you there if you've purchased it before, and it said that. So I remembered, yeah, I do own this one. And I checked my Gems Flow app. It was there as well. So I decided, you know what, maybe I should work on that one. And it's not that big. I do not have the dimensions on me. I believe it's like a 40-70, I think, but it's a round painting. And I know I am a lot faster with rounds than squares. So I started thinking maybe I should kit that one up. But then again, I kept saying, oh my goodness, I have a lot of whips. I really want to work on a landscape. None of my whips are landscapes. I can use that as a defense. So that's what I think. Because it's true. I started really thinking of the whips I'm currently working on. Yeah, I don't have any landscapes. I don't know why I never kitted any up. And, oh, next color, 3776. And I do have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 other landscapes that I can think of the top of my head, unless I really look at my listing, that they're round. So I started thinking, how come I never thought of kitting one up? Ooh, apologies. That car was really booking it. And I don't know why I never thought of that. So now I'm really thinking of kitting one up for you all. Because I really do want to work on it. And mostly because, as I said, I saw it restocked. And I believe the name of the painting, the Chuck Pinson painting, I believe it's called Woodland Oasis, I believe. It's a wonderful little cabin in the middle of the woods. With flowers and everything. It's just such a pretty painting. And I saw what the completion looks like of it. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a dryer sheet in it. I don't know why I keep doing that. And it's just so pretty. And I already know there's going to be a lot of color changing for it. But that's alright. It's round. So it's a little easier for me to color change on that. Goodness, why didn't I remember that I have extra little small dryer sheets? I'll just put them in the bag. And if you shake it a bit, it does take care of the static. See, it barely touched them and they were already reacting. Super weird with the static. There's another way to get rid of it too, but I don't do it because for myself, I think I sound funny doing it. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep you all posted if I decide to kit it up. Because it's such a really, really beautiful painting. And it super won me over when I kept staring at it. When I saw it restocked. And mostly because, oh, that's the other thing. That's the other reason why I was mentioning it. I know I've been doing a lot of unboxing videos. The one thing I kind of noticed all late is whenever I do an unboxing video, I unfortunately do not tell you all whether it's in stock or not. And some of my canvases are older, so I noticed that some of them that I unbox and I show them to y'all, they're not in stock. And I feel so bad doing that. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like, look at this, and you can't get it. So I feel so bad doing that. And I don't know why it took me a while to figure out, hey, how come I'm not checking whether it's in stock or not? So the next couple unboxings, I'll make sure to let you all know whether it's in stock or not. And mostly so I can keep an eye out to see, oh, if it got back in stock. Because the majority of my paintings are Diamond Art Club. So, and yeah, I'll make sure to do that for y'all. Because I caught it. I think it was the last unboxing I did. I caught, hey, that one's back in stock. So, excuse me. Because I know I direct the link so y'all are interested in it. 3777 is the next color. I want to make sure that, you know, if it's in stock, I'll let you know it's in stock. So I feel bad that, you know. And this is currently when I record. Don't get me wrong. If you watch my unboxing video, let's say a year ago. I'm sorry, a year from now, it might not be in stock. So it's just whenever I first put them out there, okay, then it's in stock if I'm saying it's in stock. Sounds complicated, doesn't it? Sorry about that. And it mostly because I was thinking of it. That, oh my, I don't say if it's in stock or not. And because some of y'all wonderful viewers, thank you so much for that, sometimes do leave comments that you really like the canvas. So that's why I thought, oh, maybe I should check if it's in stock or not. And I do know with Diamond Art Club, you can enter your email, and you do get notified when it does get back in stock. But I'm not sure if other companies do that. Orlo has done it to me once. Yeah, I got a reminder for a canvas I wanted, but at the time I couldn't purchase it because I have money. But I did appreciate that you do get a notification letting you know. So I'll just always make sure to put the link. But I'll also make sure to let y'all know whether it's in stock, and apologies for that. Sorry about that. There's a plane, a really loud plane that started flying over. Sorry about that. That's why I had to mute it real quick. And I totally missed it when I was pouring the diamonds back into the little container. I don't know why it directed away, and I thought, whoops, and I kept pouring. That wasn't smart. So the next color is 3778. There was one other thing I wanted to mention, and now I forgot. I had it on top of my head, and I hate when that happens. I write notes, but sometimes I forget. It does have something to do with diamond painting. You know what? I'm going to see if I can make it a little easier. Ooh, sorry about that. I really had to tap the bag. Hey, that worked. Okay. I was thinking if I hit it in a certain angle, I can get the diamonds to pop out, but ooh, I have to be careful when I pour them out. Oh, so I'm thinking of purchasing more Dreamer Design paintings because I've been seeing a lot of their new releases they've been coming out with. I don't know, there's just something about it that's just winning me over, especially a lot of the style they're going towards. 3824 is the next one. So I know Dreamer Designs does take a while for me to receive them. Ooh, several days for me to receive them. But when I was looking at their site, they actually put a well, not a notification, just a little note. Sorry, my order kind of messed up there. 3824, yeah. there's a little note that says when they ship from the US. Because I believe Dreamer Designs are in Canada, I believe. And yeah, I thought that was a really, really interesting note that they put there. Oh, can now ship from this, painting will ship from the US. Which I thought, oh, that means that hopefully I get my paintings a little sooner. It says there the standard shipping is, ground shipping, sorry, is 3 to 6 business days, I believe. And 3826 is the next color. And yeah, and I saw that note and it really won me over. So I thought, you know what? Let me purchase more Dreamer Design canvases. And that's because I really love their rounds. So I don't know why I got away from purchasing from them. Especially now that I'm seeing the note that they're going to be able, I believe is the theory, ship a little faster since they'll have some in the US. And there are some gorgeous canvases that I want. That's just real, real pretty. Thing with Dreamer Designs though, they're big canvases. They do have smaller ones, but those, they call them their overseas collections. So they take about 2 weeks to get here, which makes sense because I believe it comes from where they're created. But oh my goodness, these really, really beautiful large ones. I really want to pick them up. I'll be honest, I'm not sure when I'll start them. But I really want to, unbox them and show them to y'all because they're just so, so gorgeous. And I fell in love when I saw the artwork of it. 3830 is the next color. And it's, when I actually saw the canvases, I fell in love with them. I found out later on they're all from the same artist. Didn't even catch that till I actually saw the name and I thought, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm a fan of his art. or the paintings or whatever. And I forgot the name. And yeah, it's just, oh my goodness, I just love the style. And the interesting is the main 3 that I saw that I fell in love are all round. Super surprised me. I thought for sure they're going to be square because there's a lot of detail in the paintings. There is, especially for one of them that's really colorful. And I thought, oh, it's going to be a square. And I haven't bought any Dreamer Design recently because I heard that they did some, I don't want to say corrections, but they did some modifications to their square paintings. So I've been thinking of buying them, but these canvases are round. So I think it's a sign. I need to pick them up. Next color is 3860. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try really, really hard to do more Dreamer Design unboxings because I just love their canvases. And I really love their rounds. I just really want those paintings. And not that I do not have enough, but I do not have enough Dreamer Design. That's my defense, and I'm sticking with it. And mostly because as I said, I've been seeing a lot of their styles coming out. I don't know why I keep doing this. I should put it on the try sheet, but I automatically just want to start pouring them, so that's okay. There is another method I saw that handles static, and it's to put the diamonds in the freezer. 3861. When I hear that, it just makes me laugh. I don't know why. I can imagine my husband opening the freezer and thinking, whoa, why are there diamonds in here? I should tell him, well, it's because there's this thing with static. And apparently if you freeze it, it helps. It has something to do with the moisture that it helps with, I don't want to say combating because that sounds dramatic. Dealing with static. There we go. I've never done the method. I've seen other diamond painters when they're kitting up do it. And it does work. Because I've seen it when they, started kitting up and everything. And they have no issues with the static. So it started making me think, I should start sticking some of these in the freezer. But I don't really plan out when I'm going to, kit up paintings. The only time I do is when I know, oh, I'm going to work on this painting. But, for example, this one. I knew I was going to do a kit up and whip video. I should have put these in the freezer. Just so I can test the theory, but I don't know why I didn't think of it. I thought of it later on. Actually, when I was setting everything up to record, I thought, why didn't I stick these in the freezer? Because I really wanted to see if it works for me. So, I just think it's kind of funny. I need to get my diamonds in the freezer, y'all. Give me a moment. It just sounds odd to me. And yay, the last color is Z3856. Really beautiful fairy dust peach color, which surprises me that it has static. I don't know why I believe special diamonds don't have static, but they're still diamonds. So this wonderful canvas, I'm actually going to start it probably Monday or tomorrow, actually, because this is the canvas I want to work on at work. So try to work, and I want to see how quick I can work on it, because the plumeria painting only took me 9 days, I believe. Ooh, apologies, I just tapped that. So this shouldn't take me long, because this one is smaller than the plumeria one. But the plumeria painting had a little color blocking. So that's why I think it was super quick for me. I want to see how fast I can finish it. I am curious though. Mostly because it's small. So yay, so we're finished. I'm just picking up some of the diamonds that escaped. I see them here on the side, so I'll just put this away real quick. My little, see how I said the little bucket will work? I could just pour everything real quick and I don't have to worry about anything not fitting. So in this wonderful little storage container, there is a little kind of, I forget what it's called. I want to say fishnet, but I don't think that's the term. Little pocket, there you go, where you can put other items. So I decided to put all the extra diamonds in here since I knew they weren't all going to fit on the tube. It is not bad at all. Oh, I really like these. And this is an art dot storage. I did pick this color to kind of match the canvas because I will recognize it whenever because I do have some of these same design. So I can recognize, oh, this is the one that goes to that painting. So that's why I picked this color specifically. And all the information, everything I used today, I'll put the description below. If maybe this little storage, tube storage to be exact, it's your style too. I really love these storages. And yeah, I knew that was going to happen too. For some reason, the labels do not like sticking to the washi tape. So I think I'll fix that so I don't lose any labels. That's the last thing I need. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put the channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do, no matter how small they are. And again, thank you for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.